The blockchain space is booming with opportunity. Think about it. You have open access to a brand new financial ecosystem with countless ways to make passive income and a ton of tools that are not available to anybody else inside the traditional financial system like flash loans. See, most people don't even truly realize what's possible just yet. In this video, I want to break down a guaranteed formula for making passive income with flash loans that's working right now in 2023, show you how all this works step by step, and outline a concrete strategy that I have personally used. I'm going to show you all this in this video today as a blockchain developer myself who works this technology on a daily basis. So if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to this channel. All right, so let's get into this. Let's talk about the secret formula for making passive income with flash loans in 2023. So a quick overview of the benefits of this strategy. Number one, it's guaranteed that you're going to make money with this, unlike other strategies where you may not necessarily make any money. Now, of course, this is not without any risk. I'll go over all the risks here shortly. This strategy is completely blockchain based, so it's 100% on-chain with DeFi. There's no KYC user registration involved. It's completely permissionless. You don't have to ask anybody to do this. And you have a huge edge as a blockchain developer because other people who aren't technical really aren't going to be able to do this type of stuff. So being a developer is a massive edge here. But the good news is you don't have to be an incredible developer in order to pull this off. You can learn the skills pretty quickly in order to do this. And I'm even going to give away my entire foolproof strategy for making passive income with flash loans in 2023 inside the Flash Loan Masterclass next Thursday on May 11th. Inside, I'm going to give away the entire coding solution that I'm going to talk about in this video today, show you how to set it up with minimal coding skills, and show you everything that you need to know in order to do this. So make sure you sign up for the link down below to hold your spot today. All right, now with that being said, let me show you exactly how this strategy works step by step. Let's start off with explaining yield farming. So if you're not 100% sure with what that is, this is basically a strategy where you are depositing cryptocurrency into an application, a DeFi application, and it's paying you interest for using that. Sometimes it's in the exact same cryptocurrency that you're depositing, and sometimes it's in a brand new cryptocurrency created by the app itself. So an example of yield farming applications are like Aave, for example, or Compound Finance. These are two really popular ones that are deployed to the Ethereum blockchain and lots of other different EVM compatible chains. So what do? So these particular applications, and it's not the only type, but these particular applications are money markets, or they work kind of like a bank where you can deposit cryptocurrency and also borrow cryptocurrency. And of course, you need to deposit some cryptocurrency in order to borrow if you're going to use that for an advanced DeFi strategy. So anyways, let's just say as you deposit the DAI stablecoin, you can see that you can earn 2% on those deposits. So that is yield based on the cryptocurrency that you're depositing. Same thing with Compound Finance. Like if you see for DAI, you can earn 1.5% on your DAI deposit. You see that's lower than Aave, but you're also getting this additional 0.69% interest on a different cryptocurrency. This is the comp token that's associated with the protocol. And so you're getting yield in two different cryptocurrencies, one in the one that you're depositing and one in a new token that's created by the protocol. All right, so that's an overview of what yield farming is and some examples of real-world yield farming applications. Now, in this whole strategy, step one is that you want to pick a yield farm. These are two examples, Aave and Compound Finance. But there's lots of different yield farms that you can use, and I'm going to give you some ways to find new ones, okay? So you can go to a website like DeFiLlama.com. This is going to show you lots of different DeFi applications that offer yield. But let me give you some criteria for the applications that you want to use in this situation. Okay, so you want to pick an application that supports deposits and also withdrawals, okay? And then ideally, you want to have an application that also supports yield in the cryptocurrency you're depositing and also a brand new token that's issued by the protocol, kind of like Compound Finance does here. So I'll give you some shortcuts that you can use. You can get on DeFi Llama and go to, let's see, the Forks tab here. So go to DeFi and then Forks. And you can actually look at things like Compound Finance, which meets the criteria I was just talking about. And you can see all the different Compound Finance forks out there that automatically meet these criteria. And so additionally, what you can do is you can go to the Yields tab, and then you can look at protocols out there and just sort by the current yield that they're offering, okay? And find new strategies this way. And you can also use tools like NanoLead to do the exact same thing. And now, as always, when you're researching these projects, you need to do some due diligence, and you're going to assume any type of risk that a project may not be trustworthy if it's some shady fork or something like that. So definitely understand that. All right, so that's step number one, is to pick a yield farm that meets these criteria. That's some resources on what you can use to find these. Now, step number two is where we get into the advanced part of this strategy, where you're going to have a huge edge developer that other people are not going to have. Because really, at the end of the day, anybody with a crypto wallet can use MetaMask and use these applications to earn yield. But we're talking about using your development skills to multiply this and actually create a passive income app that other people can't. So let's look at the next step on how to do that, which is to increase your yield farming rewards. So let's use the app like Compound Finance, for example. You can see that, you can earn interest for depositing cryptocurrency, all right? And you're going to earn some comp tokens for doing that. But then you can see that you can essentially earn rewards for borrowing cryptocurrency as well. Now, again, with these applications, you have to deposit some cryptocurrency in order to take out a loan. But the standard user workflow here is that you deposit one cryptocurrency and you borrow a different cryptocurrency in order to do that, okay? Now, all the while, you're earning interest on one and you're paying interest to borrow on the other, but then you get these rewards and you have to figure out a way to sort of manually calculate this. But if you're a developer, what you can do is you can deposit the same cryptocurrency and then borrow the same cryptocurrency on the other side. And these two interest rates right here, as long as you borrow with the correct ratios, will essentially cancel each other out, and you're going to earn more tokens than you would be able to otherwise. Now, normal users can't do this through the user interface, but you as a developer can create a smart contract that lets you facilitate this process in the back end, and it's going to boost these rewards right here. All right, that's step number 2. It's just to boost your yield farming rewards by depositing and borrowing the exact same cryptocurrency inside this yield farming application with your own custom smart contracts as a developer. Now, step 3 is to boost those rewards even further with flash loans. Okay, so let me explain how that works. So if you're not familiar with what a flash loan is, basically this is a technique where you can borrow millions of dollars of cryptocurrency for free as long as you pay it back in the same transaction. So what does that even mean? Well, essentially, blockchain supports transactions. Like if I send cryptocurrency from my account to yours, that's one transaction, okay? But you can do transactions with multiple steps. It's like, hey, borrow some money. Step 2, do something with the money. Step 3, pay it back. And then step 4, keep any profit that you might make inside this transaction. So you can use flash loans to increase your yield farming rewards. And let me show you how that works. So basically, let's talk about, the example of depositing DAI and then also borrowing with DAI to boost your rewards here. So a normal user here, let's say they only had like $30, for example. You'll see why I'm using the $30 number here in a second. If they deposited $30 in this application, okay, they earn 0.69% on that for depositing. If they turn around and borrowed, they earn 1.29%. So you'd add these together and you'd essentially cancel these out. Now, what if you increase this with flash loans? So I'm going to show you how that works. So it looks like this. Step 1 is that you would take like $30 of your own money, okay? And then you would take out $70 worth of a flash loan, okay? This is small numbers. You could increase these numbers if you wanted to. And then you would deposit $100 total dollars into this application, okay? And then in the exact same transaction, you'd turn around and borrow $70, okay, from the protocol and instantly pay back the flash loan. And once you do that, now you have $100 in this protocol that's sitting there earning rewards, and you're getting rewarded for depositing money and also borrowing money. And the interest rates essentially on the deposit and borrow are canceling one another out as long as you're staying within the collateralization factor of the protocol. And then you're getting additional rewards, 0.69% on $100 versus your own $30. And you're getting 1.29% rewards on the $70 that you're borrowing, which you would not have had before either. And depending on what the interest rates are at the given time, this could essentially triple the amount of passive income that you would make with this strategy compared to somebody who does not have the technical skills to pull this off. And that's why this is such a game changer. All right, now once you've done all this stuff, it's time to glue all this stuff together and code it out. So essentially what you need is to pick your DeFi app for the yield farming, okay? Pick your flash loan provider in order to take out the flash loans. And then you need to code out a smart contract that orchestrates all these steps. That essentially deposits into the yield farm, takes out the flash loan, okay? Borrows from the other side, and then pays the flash loan back, and then lets all that money just sit in the protocol and accrue interest over time. And then, the opposite for when you want to take out the rewards, basically. Take out a flash loan to pay it back, withdraw your funds, pay the flash loan back, and then pocket your rewards. And of course, you can pick all of these different components yourself and customize them, but I'm also just going to give you away this entire solution inside that flash loan masterclass next week. And then step 5 is to just sit back and let these rewards accrue over time. Okay, really, once you've done this, it truly is passive. Once you deposit into the application, you don't have to do anything else. The rewards are going to accrue for you on the blockchain. You don't have to sit there and watch it all the time. It's just whenever you're ready to withdraw the funds and get your rewards back, You just do the withdrawal function and it takes everything out for you and you can pocket the difference. And that's it. So now, that being said, at the beginning of the video, I did talk about some risks associated with this. Again, this is a guaranteed way to make passive income, and there are some small risks, which I'll talk about right now. So number one is protocol risk, okay? So again, if you decide to pick some really sketchy protocol, okay, that could be a rug pull or something, that's an obvious risk. You know, some of the newer projects in DeFi are notorious for doing that type of thing. So of course, you have to understand that. Now, number two is even established protocols could always have something go wrong, right? You're probably going to have better results. The protocol has been around over time, but at the end of the day, we do see exploits happen in DeFi, and there's always a non-zero chance that can happen, so you have to understand that. So number two is smart contract risk, okay? If there's anything wrong with your smart contract that bricks your funds, for example, and you can't get them out, or there's some vulnerability inside your smart contract, then that's also a potential risk for you. And number three is liquidation risk with the protocol. So let's say that, you're depositing funds into this protocol and you're borrowing as much as you possibly can. So last time I checked, Compound Finance has a 75% collateralization factor, which means if you deposit in $100, you can only borrow up to $75 back, okay? So if the interest rates kind of go haywire here and you're borrowing as much money as you possibly can, you can get into liquidation territory. And of course, that would be bad news. Now, you can also mitigate this strategy by decreasing the amount of money that you're borrowing on the other side. That will reduce your rewards some, but it will make it more likely that you're not going to have any liquidation in your principal. With that being said, this is an amazing thing that you as a developer can code an app and put it on the blockchain without anybody's permission, and it's going to make you money. There's no question of not whether it's going to make you money. Completely passive. And so if that's something that you're interested in seeing this entire code solution, how to set it up with minimal coding skills, then definitely hold your spot for the Flash Loan Masterclass next Thursday, May 11th. Inside, I'm going to show you how to create this complete passive income application with Flash Loan step by step, give away the entire code solution, and show you everything you need to know. So make sure you hold your spot with the link down below before it's too late. So that's all I've got for today. As always, smash that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. That really helps these videos out so more people learn about blockchain. And until next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.